Glioblastoma is a rare type of brain cancer that we've learned a lot about here in Arizona in the wake of the death of Senator John McCain. There are fewer than 200,000 diagnosed cases per year, though, in the United States.
And the average survival rate for a patient is just 11 to 15 months. But there's an Arizona teenager who's beating those odds. He and his family credit alternative medicine with the fact that he's doing so well, that he's still here. And what's that medicine? Medical marijuana. Fox 10's Anita Roman has more.
I was diagnosed with a Tectal Brain Stem glioma when I was 12 years old.
In February of 2014, Jason Warren went in for what many consider a routine eye exam. That is the moment his mom, Marcy, says everything changed.
So we ended up at the Center for Neurosciences in Tucson, where they did an MRI, and they discovered that he had this 2.6 centimeter glioma embedded within the brainstem. The theory that they came up with was that he was probably born with this. They said, you know what, at this point, he's not symptomatic. Let's not do anything to upset the normal flow of his body right now.
At some point, the tumor did get aggressive, so Jason was treated with traditional medicine and methods to shrink the cancer. But after extensive research, Mom, who is also a nurse, looked for an Arizona doctor who could help them take the steps towards treatment by medical marijuana.
I've always prided myself on being open to alternative medicine. As a professional of about 30 years, I have seen a lot of damage from pharmaceuticals, and so I was definitely open to the idea. I wasn't crazy about the idea about giving cannabis to a 12-year-old until I learned more about it.
Dr. Elaine Burns, an Arizona licensed and board-certified naturopathic medical doctor, began treating Jason. She says he took a combination of CBD and THC to help his symptoms and experience significant relief, especially with sleep and anxiety.
When using clinical cannabis for a variety of conditions, and of course for Jason it's the cancer and any symptoms as a result of that, the tumor, is the quality of life. And so right now he's living a really good quality of life because part of that is due to his usage successfully of clinical cannabis.
When I was first mentioned the idea of it, I asked them, does that mean I have to smoke pot? You know, as a 12-year-old, I was brought up in the DARE society, you know, drugs are bad.
Today, Jason is 17, a recent high school graduate who still treats his tumor with medical marijuana.
At the end of the day, the tumor has receded and it's certainly not growing, so, you know, delaying disease progression, if you will. And a lot of times that's what clinical cannabis does.
My thought behind this is the doctors can't prove that cannabis is what's doing the trick, but they also can't prove that it's not.
When it comes down to it, it really is a medicine.
Anita Roman, Fox 10 News.
Although the entire family is advocate of medical marijuana, there are still a lot of questions to the procedure, and it's obviously not a form of treatment or pain relief for everyone. And experts say talking to a doctor is really the best course.